Now we're going to calm it a little bit down in a bit and to get to know more about something in the real estate. You know, in one way and another in UAE, is well known by the real estate and all the real estaters who are into this kind of a brokerage. And is very, it's very amusing in a way, in a good way, that how life is changing right now, that now you can really use your crypto into real estate. And that's not easy at all. So we're gonna invite Ahmed. He's gonna come up on screen and at the same time on stage. Ahmed is a well-known, by the way, in UAE. He's an award-winning broker, by the way, in real estate. So it's very interesting today and right now to learn about the converting crypto in real estate reality, which is something new. And me and them, we're looking forward for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ahmed on stage.
Thank you so much. Okay. So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for attending the speech. My name is Ahmed Elshimy, and I'm going to be speaking for BitEstate today. Just briefly, and you're going to get all the information in the presentation for sure. As the gentleman was saying, if you have crypto and you want to buy properties with it, this is exactly what we can help you with. So first off, let's take you through today's agenda and what I'm going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the basics, about who we are, why real estate in Dubai, and specifically, of course, why work with us, why work with BitEstate. This is actually our second time around to participate in the Crypto Expo Dubai. So before getting back to basics, as I said, we're going to take you through a recap of what we have been achieving, what have been done since the first crypto, and how things are evolving with us. So to start off, we're very happy to be here again. And the main reason actually we decided to be a part of Crypto Expo Dubai is the kind of feedback we got from our first introduction of our project in the last event. Now, Crypto Expo Dubai 2021 was actually the first large exhibition that we showcased our venture, our company. And what we actually loved about it, apart from the fact that we had like a beautiful audience that attended our speeches, the influx of people that actually came to our booth, is that we actually found what we came actually to look for, which was the genuine interest of people that wanted to convert their cryptos into physical assets and increase the usability of their cryptos in properties that are going to be appreciating their prices and actually making them money over their money. So to start off, I'm just going to give you a breakdown of what we've achieved since the last Expo. So we had an influx of people that were actually interested in our services. We had around 183 prospects or leads, of which we were able to successfully deliver what we promised to them by executing around 21 deals worth 7.6 million USDT. So just as a breakdown of what kind of properties we've been dealing with, we sold properties in Dubai Land, which is very famous for luxurious golf communities that are surrounding very affordable villas and apartments. We've been also transacting in Dubai Marina, which has been sitting on the throne of one of the most sought communities to live in and invest in Dubai. Downtown Dubai, of course, for sure, which is the home, of course, of the Burj Khalifa, the Dubai Mall. Business Bay, which is the corporate of the business hub of corporates in Dubai. And then, of course, Dubai Creek Harbor, which is last but not least, which is going to be in the next 4 to 5 years, the new downtown of Dubai, once the tallest tower in the world has been built, the Creek Harbor. So, as I've been saying, again, we're here again. We're looking forward to meeting all of you. We're looking forward to creating more relationships, build bigger bonds with our clients. And if this was yesterday, I would have said we're still looking forward. We've met so many people. Some people I've already seen around here in this presentation. But please, if you have not yet heard about what we do and are as excited about knowing more about it, please don't hesitate to visit the booth. So going back to basics about who we are, my name is Ahmed Elshimy. I've been, as the gentleman has been saying, I've been in the real estate industry in Dubai for the past 7 years. Now, in the past 7 years, I've closed around $110 million worth of properties all over Dubai. And what is the most interesting fact about actually the other people that are with me here, which is Mazen, Gordon, Philip, and Dimitar, these people came about a year ago to Dubai. They had crypto on hand, and they were actually looking to diversify their portfolios and buy real estate. So I told them I can do that. I helped them out with the process. They were very, very excited and very, very confident with the way I actually executed it, to the point that they actually said, why not make this a business? And then they became my partners. So what is BitEstate? BitEstate is a one-stop solution for any crypto asset holder that wants to diversify their portfolio into real estate, right? As our slogan goes, investing in real estate is great, investing with cryptocurrency is better. So ideally what we offer you is a safe and guided solution to be able to move your crypto off of your screens and into a home or an investment that you can see, that you can feel in the real world. So a summary of actually what we offer is, we start off with expert consultation. So the main idea behind this is it's not only about allowing you to use your crypto. It's not only about the usability of crypto, which is increasing in the world. It's actually that we actually want to give you something that is worth the crypto or the money you are spending it on. And that, I believe, is real estate in Dubai. So we give you expert consultation. You come to us with a requirement of a property you want to buy. We advise you on what should be the best investment solution for you. And how we identify these properties is we have a diverse portfolio of different properties all around Dubai that we can always find an opportunity that suits your requirements. Once that is done, we have a very, very smooth transaction method that's going to be very safe and very secure to be able to transfer your crypto and buy that identified opportunity. And last but not least, we give you a full solution for your real estate investment. So it's not like we only sell you the property and that's it. We also can property manage your property, we can rent out your property, and in the future, let's say the property increases in value, we can always advise you to do the resale, and you can also do that through us. So this has to do with real estate, but again, why did we actually choose the Dubai real estate market to be the place that we actually want to be launching this venture? Now, when we look at the statistics about the real estate market last year, Dubai's real estate market is always a booming market. It's always been a safe haven and a place where people like to invest. I mean, in Dubai, we have around 180 nationalities, and 70% actually of property owners that own properties in Dubai do not actually live in Dubai. They just invest, make their money, and they can always live back home where they are. So crunching down on the numbers, 2021 actually had a huge boom in the real estate market. It's actually been the highest real estate transactions since the year of 2013. So putting that down in figures and in numbers, we've had around 61,241 new transactions. In terms of figures, that was concluded around $41.4 billion. Now, when we compare that to the year before, which was basically COVID period, that amount was only $18.8 billion. Now, what these statistics really show you is how Dubai really rebounded off of COVID. Like, when other places around the world, even in 2021, was still closed, you know, people were still very wary about their financials and their corporates and their businesses, the amount of real estate transactions in Dubai doubled. It went up by 110%. Now, we can also see that once the demand came into the city, the year-on-year rent increase across all of Dubai increased by around 32%, and the purchase prices for properties in Dubai, on average, increased by around 30%. So the idea here is why you as an investor should always think about Dubai when you think about diversifying to real estate. Now, to each and every one of you over here, if you look to your the person sitting next to you, I mean, everybody here comes from a different nationality, comes from a different background, probably speaks a different language. But what is the most common thing, that is between us all over here, is that we are all here in Dubai. Dubai here is one of the cities around the world that always excels in innovation, in world's first. It always wants to pioneer in what's new in this world and what the world is going to become. As a matter of fact, Dubai is actually, as per reports, in one of the top 10 cities around the world for expats to actually live in. The most important thing about Dubai, Dubai is a zero tax emirate. So that means when you buy a property in Dubai, you don't pay a tax on that property. And when you rent out that property or make any sort of income from that property, that income is net income. So the government does not take a part of that tax. So once you buy the property, everything that you earn from a resale or rental is purely to your pocket. The other major thing is, apart from the taxes, is that Dubai really has very, very high rental returns, really high ROIs. And the reason behind that is actually two major things. Now, the first thing is Dubai is looked upon as like a transit city, right? So the average career time for somebody who's a professional here in Dubai is around 3.7 years. So that's why most people are actually looking to rent properties if they are here to work rather than live in their own properties. So as a fact as well, the population of Dubai year on year increases by around 15%. So the demand for properties for rentals is always super high. The other main reason why there's very, very high rental returns is that if you have the capacity or the budget to also invest in a prime location, like let's say Dubai Marina or downtown Dubai, Dubai is a very touristy place. I mean, around 19 million people come to Dubai as visitors every year, all right? That's almost 13 times the amount of people that actually live in Dubai. So if you are like having your property on short-term rentals or Airbnb, you could very, very easily be competing with the income of 3 to 4-star hotels. The other major thing is Dubai always has high capital appreciation. And that is, again, the main reason behind that is the amount of people that are moving in Dubai, the demand for properties in Dubai, and most importantly, how people around the world always look at Dubai as a safe haven when it comes to real estate. Now, Dubai's prices are actually very accommodating to all sizes of investors, right? I mean, according to reports about the 5 most resident cities around the world, Dubai ranked top 5 alongside Moscow, alongside London, alongside New York, and alongside Paris. Now, if you compare property prices in other major cities around the world, you know, Dubai will come as very, very undervalued when it comes to property prices. Now, if you, for example, go to Manhattan to buy a property, I mean, a parking slot can cost you $1 million, right? But if you're buying a property in Dubai, you can, off the top of my head, for example, buy a 120K a studio that is in a beautiful golf community that's overlooking the golf course, and it's going to be 90% less of what you will actually pay if you were to go to any global city around the world. Another thing is, Dubai always wants you to make you a part of it, a more permanent part of it. So once you own a property in Dubai worth around 750,000 dirhams or more, Dubai actually allows you to have a residency in the country. So it makes you more permanent part of the city. Now, when you think of it, according to the global passport ranking, the UAE passport actually has the #1 passport in the world. So if you have a UAE residency, that's equal as well to the #1, let's say, green card in the world that you can have. And when it comes to crypto in Dubai, this is again why you guys are all here. It's about how lenient and how understanding Dubai is of crypto and how crypto is actually going to be, you know, shaping our entire future. Now, day on day, you're always going to hear news and about, for example, like a couple of weeks ago, we had the Sheikh Mohammed, the ruler of Dubai, issue a committee to adopt the first law regulating virtual assets, right? And this kind of news is actually why major corporations and major individuals around the world always look at Dubai as a safe haven and a destination to launch their crypto venture. So it is not weird to look at news and see that, for example, last week there's news of FTX opening their crypto exchange in Dubai. You see a lot of, like, let's say with the situation going on right now between Russia and Ukraine, a lot of Russians, Ukrainian, and Polish people with crypto are actually moving their cryptos to Dubai to buy properties so they can maintain their financials. So I'm going to be leaving you with a video that sums up what BitEstate does. So last time around, we were actually talking about how the world is shifting towards crypto. It's very safe to say right now that the world is not shifting towards crypto. The world has already shifted towards crypto. So when it comes to real estate, really the opportunity is now. I mean, all around the world, people are already jumping on it. I mean, there's news that in the past few months, there was a $22 million condo that has been transacted using crypto in Miami. And as well, crypto-rich people are looking at real estate around the world as a way of diversifying their portfolio into appreciating assets and taking off the screens again. And just as a matter of fact, 90% of ultra-high net worth individuals around the world either made their wealth or maintained their wealth through crypto. So just to sum up this presentation, this is actually one of my favorite quotes ever when it comes to real estate. And what I always advise people to do is, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. Real estate is always going to be a tangible asset. There's always going to be appreciating in value. And it's always going to be something you can enjoy as a person. So thank you so much for attending this presentation. Please feel free to, if you want to get in touch with us through the website, through the email, and through the phone number. This works on calls and on WhatsApp. And please, if anybody here has any questions, please feel free to ask. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.